Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Bill Griffith!
Bobby! Wow. Thank you guys so much. Way to go, Bobby! Hey, forget about it. I love that accent, huh? Hey, all right, everybody, just relax a little bit here, okay? All right. Hey, let's get this thing going, and let's, everybody raise their hand if they want to change something in their life. You want to change something in your life? Put your hand up. Okay, perfect. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with a clear intention, a vision in our mind. Can you do that? Can you put a thought, a prayer, a wish, whatever you want in your mind? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can I get a yes? Yes. Okay, so that is the electrical impulse, the electrical broadcast into this field of energy I'm going to be talking about today. So this is the first part of it. We can see it. Okay, now can we feel that emotion? That is the magnetic part of it. We're talking about electromagnetic broadcast. How we think and how we feel broadcast an electromagnetic signal into this field. We call it the unified field, the 0 point field, the mind of God, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to label it. It's just where everything exists. We have to tune our frequency into it. So can you feel the emotion? All right, come on. Can we really feel the emotion? Let's get the energy going. Let's loosen this thing up. Let's go. Follow me. You ready? Come on. Let's get it going. Get it going. There we go. You gotta feel it. Gotta feel it. Gotta feel it. All right. All right. Good, good, good. So that is what brings it into us, the magnetic energy that we're feeling out into the 2.0, the 0 point field. And as we get that, we're going to broadcast that information by a simple breath that we're going to do. And we're going to teach you a quick, perfect breath. And a perfect breath is 6 count in, as a count of 6, and a 6 count out as the exhale. All right? And on that 6 count on the exhale, we're going to have the sound of God in all religions. Okay? It's Krishna, Allah, God, whatever it is. It's the sound of ah. It's one of the most ancient practices of meditation. As we breathe in for the count of 6, I'll count it out for you. As you breathe out, we're going to go, ah, with that clear intention, with that elevated motion. You with me? Yes. Let's breathe it in. Ready? On the count of 1, 2, 3, let's breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathe out. Ah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you feel it? Okay? That's just one of the many things we can do in this line of work. You're driving to work. You're at home on the couch. Get a clear intention, elevated emotion. Breathe in and send out that vibration of God, of your higher self. What did you just do from a biological standpoint? What did you do? You sent a chemical message that came through your brain, in through your autonomic nervous center, into your genes that created new hormones, new proteins, and gave you an upgrade. You got a biological upgrade by putting yourself in a good, healthy vibration. Okay? And beyond that, that vibration that you sent out into the ether, this 2.0 field, it affected every star in this Milky Way galaxy. What? Stars? What are you talking about? Yes, you are a star. 30,000 years ago, Emerald Tablet said man is a falling star. Why not? What is a star made of? Hydrogen, oxygen, carbon. Same elements as you, okay? You are a star. And what is a star? Somebody that's seeking truth, achieving results. Are you seeking truth? Yes. Are we achieving results? Yes. Yes. We're going to give you some more tools and resources how to seek truth, how to achieve those results. Are you with me? Yes. Okay, we got some energy. I love that. Okay, when I teach mindfulness, I coach them up first and foremost how to really broadcast this high energy, this thought, this feeling out into this field, okay? This unified field, this feeling of love, okay? But then we got to teach them how to breathe. Hey, what are you talking about? You talking about breathing? Of course I know how to breathe, right? You got to start breathing through our nose, okay? Do we got any mouth breathers here? Me too. 40 years I breathed through my mouth because what? I didn't know. I was ignorant. I didn't know. I'm going to forget about it, right? Just breathe through my nose and eat some pasta. So if you breathe in through your nose, what is it going to do? It's going to compress, okay? It's going to moisturize. It's going to heat. It's going to give you the resistance of that air we're breathing in to expand into our lungs to give us 18% more oxygen into our lungs. Whoa, forget about it. 25,000 breaths per day. You don't think that's going to make a difference? That's crazy, right? 25,000 times a day. If we're breathing in through our nose, it's going to make us a lot better. If you want to go back to the Bible, book of Genesis, when God, the dust of man and created man, he breathed into his what? His nostrils before he gave him life. I don't make this stuff up, guys. I'm just a light beam full of information. Hey, trying to give you some information. Forget about it, right? Okay, so we know how to breathe. Easy? Okay, we can all breathe. We're here, right? But that's about surviving. We want to thrive. We want to breathe in through our nose and out our mouth, or breathe in through our nose and out our nose. Whatever it is. But make sure we're breathing in through our nose. And a real simple exercise. Dr. Wild made a beautiful breath as far as 4, 7, 8. I like 6, 7, 8 because what's a perfect breath? 6 count in, 6 count out. What is that? Brain, heart coherence. That's our way to get into this unified field, this fifth dimension that we're going to be talking about. Talking about dimensions. Was this guy crazy? I thought he was drug free. Okay, so we're going to think about breathing in for a count of 6. As you hold it for a count of 7, and then as you exhale is a count of 8. So breath is bringing real energy, allowing the healing. What do I mean by that? We're bringing in real energy into our body, into our molecules, into our cells, into our bones. That is the life. I mean, breath is the key to this life. It's the key to the soul. Okay, as we bring in that energy, what I mean by allowing the healing is the exhale. That's the forgotten part of breath, because we're like, oh, I really hate talking to my ex-wife. Oh my God, right? You know, we just get that out. Like, we got to really embrace allowing the healing, getting that stale carbon dioxide out of our lungs. That's what that is. That's really what it is allowing that exhale to linger and get it out, get it out, get it out. All these breaths, all this work is just repackaged over the years. It's been renamed and all these different things over, you know, even before Christ, these things were happening. So the coolest thing that I've seen about, 6, 7, 8, you guys can do that on your own, right? Count in for 6, hold it for 7, breathe out for 8. Write it down, forget about it. All right, on to the next. So the one I really want you guys to get home, hammered home, to take home with you is what Dr. Gay Hendricks calls a reset. Because we go, come on, the days are long, right? Sometimes we need a what? A reset, right? You could do this one any time of day. You can do it at a staff meeting. You can do it. I was doing it right before I got to speaking because I was getting a little anxious, man. I was getting fired up. Bobby had me juiced up. He's talking about all these good things. So as a reset, all we're doing, we're taking a couple conscious breaths. What does that mean? Put your awareness on what? How you're breathing, okay? So we breathe in through the nose and out the mouth. We just try to relax a little bit. Yeah, I can be calm. That's right. I can chill out. As we breathe in and breathe out, become aware of your breath. And then as we breathe in and breathe out, what I'm going to ask you to do is extend that exhale. As you extend that exhale, we're just going to hold our breath. And it doesn't have to be very long. We go 5 seconds, you go 10 seconds, you go 15, 20 seconds. Doesn't matter. It's just the part of balancing the carbon dioxide and the oxygen, getting some of that stale oxygen out of our lungs. Okay, so you with me here? Let's breathe in through our nose. As we breathe out, breathe it all out. Breathe it all. Breathe it all. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Now hold it. Hold it. Feel your body. Feel the tingling. It's a little uncomfortable. You're not going to die. I swear. Your body knows what to do. And just relax. Just relax. How's that feel? Does that make you feel a little bit better? Yes? Okay. What? Oh, yeah. That's a relax, man. Sorry. Somebody help her. She's got to breathe. Okay. Love it. So that's the reset. And the football coach in me is like, I like that, but hey, we got to get a reboot. You know what I'm saying? I need a reboot. Because sometimes during the conversation, I'm like, I don't like what they're talking about right now. They're lowering my vibration. They're lowering my frequency. So what I do sometimes as I breathe all the way out, we've got a little bit of that stale carbon dioxide in our lung still. So as I breathe it all the way out, I give a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's the one you probably need to do in the privacy of your own home because it gets a little weird. Okay? So just kind of think about as you breathe all your oxygen out, breathe all the carbon dioxide out, you got a little bit more left. Sometimes we got to push ourselves beyond our limitations, beyond what we think is normal. What the heck is normal? Okay? So those are easy ways to just kind of calm us down before we really start getting into anything that's stressful. Because obviously there's things going on in our life that are stressful, but it's all how we interact with this environment. And, you know, we get these thoughts. Where do thoughts come from? Part of our brain, right? Our brain is broken down into 3 parts. That's what I teach people because we're visual learners. That's what we do. We think my front door. You see a picture of your front door. You see a cat. I say cat. I say dog. You see a picture of your cat. You see your dog, right? We think in pictures. Forget about it. I say pasta. What do you got? A big bowl of linguine. All right? You know, that's what we do. We think in pictures. So I say brain. Okay, there's 3 parts. The neocortex, the outer walnut shell. Okay, that is the conscious awareness. That's the CEO. That's the boss. That's our conscious mind. Left, right, up, down, black, white, right, wrong. That's the one we got to chill the F out in meditation. So once we simply close our eyes, 80% of the data we receive is shut down through visual. So once we close our eyes, that cools down the circuits. Now we use the frontal lobe, which is one of the greatest gifts God ever gave us, to really see the future and envision the future that we want. Because our brain neurologically is wired to be the past. So we got these big neurons, right? These tree-like branches, and in between those tree branches are synaptic connections, synapses, okay? And the synapses is the memories in between these neurons. Okay, so that's memories of the past. Forget the past. Let's think about the future. Whoa, let's do that, right? So that's what I do. I teach guys and gals how to see their future, to make new synaptic connections in their brain, in their mind, to create their future. So they're electromagnetically pulling their future to them now. It's not woo-woo. It's actual science. God has given us all the capabilities to do this. I've simplified it to really help people draw it in. It's just like bringing in a big fish. Any fishermen, fisher ladies? Yeah, got one? Got a couple? Got to teach me how. Really ignorant in fishing. Really don't know much about fishing. I heard Neville Goddard talk about fishing's like manifesting. You got to reel it in. I'm like, how the hell do you catch a fish? So I got to work on that. Okay, next part of our brain. It's like the computer processor, the cerebellum in the back of our head. It's the seat of the subconscious. So a lot of the data that we have, the knee-jerk reactions, the things that we do in everyday life, we're programmed. We got a brain to drive the car. We got a brain to put on our coat, zip up our jacket, yell at our kid. What? Did you yell at your kid? We do have those programmed responses. So that's what we do is try to get everything cooled down in our circuits of our brain to rewrite the program. Because by the time we're 35 years old, our personality is complete. That's it, folks. The body has become the brain. We go through our day and we just do it. Our body is taking us through. Our mind's like, okay, we're on for a ride. What do we do now, body? We're going to work. We're going to be hateful at the guy next to me. We're going to be mad at my boss, whatever that is. So we get into the subconscious mind to rewrite the program. So the limbic brain is the chemical brain. And that's right in the middle of it where every thought that we have, it's a chemical messenger. Okay, we have the neural networks, neuropeptides. The neuropeptides go through our bloodstream, find the cell. That's a good match. Okay, I'm going to go into the receptor side of the cell. I'm going to make a hormone. That's how we get the feeling. I'm going to find a gene. That's how we make proteins. So that's what I do, is I really break down this process of how we think and how we feel on a simple level. Because quite honestly, I failed biology in college. I had to retake it in college in order to be eligible to play that fall. So all this information, I'm just excited to share with people and teach them how easy it is, how we think and feel does create our world. And if we know exactly how the brain works and what we think and feel produces an electromagnetic signal out into the field, I'm going to ask yourself, what are you tuning into? What are you tuning into? Are you tuning into 107.3, heck yeah! Or 107.3, F you? It's easy to do. We all get stuck. We all get lost along the way. For 40 years, I was running a program. I thought I was somebody else. And now I found a path to enlightenment. Notice I said path, right? Nobody's enlightened, are they? We're just on the way. We're just on the way back to source, right? So as we think and feel, it does create our life. If we are the victim, you're still broadcasting that electromagnetic signal into the field. If you want to be a victim, get your popcorn ready, because it's about to be good, okay? If you want to be a creator, you want to be your highest self, all right, let's get it. Let's be a superstar. Let's keep seeking truth. Let's achieve those results. And these things that I've talked about here today, I've thrown a lot of information at you, and I've had a lot of energy, and I'm so grateful to be here. But if you break it down from a scientific level, guys, focused awareness, okay? Just be aware. Metacognition, that's part of the frontal lobe, the neocortex. What am I thinking about? I got to start thinking about what I'm thinking about. Focused awareness. That's the difference between us and the animal kingdom, right? Because, I can bring a dog up here, and the dog knows it's up here, but it doesn't know that it knows it's up here. Did we get that right? Okay, I think we did. Okay. So we can really think about what we've been thinking about. The other thing, regulation of breath. Everybody know how to breathe today? No? In through the what? Nose. That's right. It's the shell, like a turtle, right? It's the first line of defense. So in this world of pollution, in this world of COVID, we've already got a built-in mask. God had this all figured out way before we screwed it all up, man. We just got to get back to the blueprints. Come on. Forget about it. All this other crap out there, it's a bunch of, So we got the filter, regulation of the breath, and chosen of the emotion that we want to choose is the third and final one. We also, that's the thing that separates us from the animal kingdom. We can choose an emotion. We don't have to rely on the old Newtonian model of cause and effect. That's like the universe and the world is mechanistic. It's a machine. Bull crap. We can cause an effect. Does that make sense? Yes. What we do internally does make a difference on the objective world. Subjective mind does have an effect on the objective world. If you understand that, it's clear, sound science, it's easy. We just have to make a decision. Are we going to be a creator? Or are we going to be a victim? Okay? So I spent a lot of time in my life suffering from drugs, alcohol, depression, suicidal thoughts, you name it. Really in a rough place. There's 69 days in my life where I didn't see my wife, I didn't see my kids for 69 days because of the choices I made with Adderall, fentanyl, and other drugs. So that's why I'm so excited to be up here and say, that's how I got down here, is I got a ride with them. They drove me down here because we ran into a snowstorm, had to take her because she had all-wheel drive. That's another story. Anyway, we are reconnected. We live in the same house. Okay? So when I talk about these things, it's not based upon anything from a script or a classroom curriculum, nothing like that. This is what I live by. This has helped transform my life. I want to help people in any way to help them seek truth, achieve results. And if you really want change in your life, you have to get creative. You have to have habitual action that nurtures growth and expansion. You get that? We got to get creative. Habitual action that has nurtures growth and expansion. And you got to love ourselves. What's love? Listen, observe, volunteer everything. That's what I do in my meditation. I listen to myself. I observe my thoughts and I volunteer everything my higher self, my finite body needs. Mind, body, and soul. Unity of polarity, the unity of duality. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so grateful, Tani. You changed my life by letting me speak my truth and be here in front of you. Curtis, God bless you as well. And guys, follow me on Instagram. Please do. Bill K. Griffith Official on Instagram. Reach out to me on my website, billkgriffith.com. I'm going to start 30 Days to Change in January. This is an awesome opportunity. I want to give you guys at least 50% off to just be a part of this because this is going to change your life because it takes 30 days to make new neural networks in our brain. That is scientifically proven. 30 days to change your life. And I'm going to give that to you for 50% off.
Do you want to have them text you? To be able to get the
Yes.
let them know when the link comes out.
Perfect. Everybody get their phone out. Let's get it. Thank you, Curtis. Everybody ready? 316-650-9635. 316-650-9635. Just send me your name and healing conference. Perfect. Hey, there you go. Forget about it, huh? Just get right to the solution. Be in the solution, not the problem.
What was the last four of the phone number? Yes.
9635. Just to wrap things up, and thank you guys for allowing me the time. Let's bring this in for a landing. You know, a while back, I made a decision that it's okay to be happy every day. And our higher self, our soul, our God within, doesn't know anything about future, doesn't know anything about past. It only knows about right now. So when you talk about anything, it's in the present moment. Because what is now? Never obsessing in want. Because you're whole. Never obsess in want. You're right here, right now. I've got everything. I'm holy. Ah, right? That's it. Right here, right now. And I am enjoying being happy today. I am enjoying being happy today. I'm enjoying being happy today. Can you guys help me out? I am enjoying being happy today. I am enjoying being happy today. One last time. I am enjoying being happy today. Yeah, all right. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Love and peace to you all. Thank you.
Bill Griffith!
Hey! Thanks, buddy.